Fake grass, astroturf, artificial grass, plastic grass. How about some fake flowers to go with that, sir? That way you won't have to buy more flowers next time you sleep with her best friend. No, but seriously, you wouldn't buy your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or even your non-binary significant other plastic flowers as a sorry or a celebration. So when did it become okay, because it is more convenient, to cover our gardens with plastic lawns? A green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant in the fake plastic earth. That, of course, is the opening lyrics to Radiohead's brilliant song, Fake Plastic Trees. But today I'm going to be talking about fake plastic grass and why I want you to follow the link in the description of this video to get the sale of this tacky, plastic, maintenance-free, that's a laugh, abomination banned in the UK. I do know people who have plastic grass. My next door neighbour actually has plastic grass, as well as growing their own vegetables and all sorts of green things that I don't do. So it's not about not being green. And this is actually an offcut from their lawn. I really hope they don't notice. But anyway, in my opinion, it should be banned. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you 14 reasons why I think that. And then, if you're in the UK, I'm going to try and encourage you to click on the link in the description and sign a petition so that Parliament will be forced to debate this. But before we go there, if you don't have time to watch the full video just now, why not subscribe to my channel and check back later? And please do hammer the like button. It helps me get more views and helps me spread the word. So coming up, 15 compelling reasons, well in my opinion, why I think fake grass should be banned in the UK. And please do stay tuned for Ask Angus, where I answer your questions directly. Let's get back to the Radiohead song for a moment. If you haven't heard it, there is a link in the description, or it might actually be here, but really, what on earth are we doing replacing something real with something plastic? How have we come to this? How have we let the man convince us that the lawn, in itself a man-made construct of the elite to show off their wealth, needs replacing with a harmful, on just about every level, artificial plastic alternative? I actually do need to say here that no video on fake grass would be properly complete without mentioning rewilding, and I do hope to cover this in a future video. But anyway, let's get on with it. Let's try and get through these as quickly as a poodle licking an ice cream. Right, number one, artificial grass isn't real. It's like buying your partner plastic flowers. It's tacky. Number two, it's almost impossible to recycle. It doesn't last forever, about 10 years. And then it's almost impossible to recycle. Number three, it doesn't grow out of the ground. It is transported here, often from other countries, to be put on your ground, where it suffocates the soil and the wildlife underneath with a huge carbon footprint. Number four, it does require maintenance. My neighbour had this to say. Because we have the dogs, they have a pair of rescue greyhounds, the girls, love that. I have to clean it using a jet washer 3 or 4 times a year and disinfect it. I also need to clear the leaves off, all the leaves, as they won't mulch, I think that's the right word, into the soil. So for my part, for my lawn, I have a robotic lawnmower that uses practically zero electricity, that comes out 3 times a week and mows my lawn and mulches the grass it cuts, and indeed the leaves from my trees, puts them back into the lawn. This is Patricia. Number 5, it can get ridiculously hot on summer days and can actually melt if you have it too close to glass that will reflect heat onto it. Number 6, more on the melting. Drop your barbecue coals on a plastic lawn. That's a replacement lawn or a patch. Number 7, try pissing on a plastic lawn in a back to nature sort of way after your 7th can of San Miguel. Your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, non-binary significant other, housemate or host will not thank you. Number 8, they are ridiculously expensive to install, particularly if you want something that looks like real grass. Number 9, it's not real grass. Number 10, Maintenance of real grass is cheaper and simpler, particularly if you have invested in Patricia. Number 11. Have you ever fallen over on a fake lawn? It hurts, particularly if you are running and get friction burns. So really great for bloody children then. Number 12. Unless you are going to spend silly amounts of money with irrigation layers under your fake grass, and this is possible, then you are contributing to the coming floods in your area as extreme weather events become more prevalent. Caused in part by our over-reliance on fossil fuels and plastic consumption to replace real grass with bloody plastic grass. Number 13, it literally kills the soil underneath and all of the insects, pesky things, worms, that birds feed on. You know, the circle of life. Have you never seen The Lion King? Everything is connected. Number 14, like fake flowers, fake tits, fake sex dolls, fake people, fake Gucci handbags, fake news or fake plastic trees. Wouldn't you prefer to have the real thing? Look, if you think I made a point and you are a UK resident, there was a petition started last year that finished on the 24th September 2020 that gained 11,667 signatures, enough to elicit a canned response from Parliament. The same petition has been started again this year with so far 30,950 at time of going to press signatures. It needs 100,000, so that's another 70,000 signatures for the matter to be considered for debate in Parliament. This closes on the 17th of November. We need your signature. There are links to this petition in the description below. There's also a third one that is also live that asks the government to only allow artificial grass with planning permission, with just 12,411 signatures at the time of going to press. It is best to sign the one with the greatest number of signatures first. Let's not dilute the vote. But if you can, sign both, great. Thanks for watching, but please do stick around for
Ask Angus,
where I will be answering your questions directly. So please feel free to drop any questions you have in the comment section and I will do my best to answer them. But if you care about this stuff, please do share this video with your friends and subscribe to my channel. It really does help me in spreading the word, and I do appreciate every subscriber, every comment and every question. And please do hammer the like button.
Coming up next, it's Ask Angus.
So welcome to Ask Angus, where I answer your questions directly. And Anthea, could we have this week's question, please?
Angus, what about growing fake grass in countries that cannot sustain natural grass?
No.
That's the question.
That's not even a proper question. It can't be a proper question because it's about this week's video and this hasn't come out yet. It's not live. So this is one of your questions, isn't it? Okay, I'll allow it.
You said I could ask any question I wanted.
No, I didn't. No, it's a good question. I'm going to answer it. I know a little bit about this. Not loads, but I do know a little bit. It is a good question. Okay. In Las Vegas and other warm places on Earth, they are actually banning lawns. And therefore, I'm guessing, encouraging fake lawns. So, how do I feel about this? Las Vegas is a desert and nothing would grow there apart from maybe a few cacti and Joshua trees if man had not terraformed the area and piped its water in from the ever-depleting, I think it's Colorado River, isn't it? For a lawn to grow in Las Vegas, it requires water to be actually imported that's probably better served to keep the tourists hydrated and kept cool with air conditioning. So, what they do there is entirely different to what we do here in England's green and pleasant land. And whilst I don't agree with fake anything, I do acknowledge that the argument in Las Vegas or Dubai or wherever it's just stupidly hot is an entirely different mountain of weasels. When it becomes a choice between tourists or human life and lawns, obviously you have to choose the former. And fake grass will probably, I guess, suffice. So it's a different deal, a completely different deal. This is England, green and pleasant lands. Anyway, hopefully that answers your question. Can I have a proper question next week, please?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. And thank you for watching, and I will see you, well, I won't see you again in 2 weeks. You'll see me in 2 weeks. I don't know why people say that. I'll see you in 2 weeks. See the camera in 2 weeks. Anyway, thank you, and good night.